Good afternoon, everybody. Making a video here, coming to you live from my kitchen, and been doing some thinking on this Thursday afternoon. Particularly, I've seen that Twitter has been ablaze of late regarding Jay-Z's action with the NFL. I'm still reading about it. I'm still gathering information. But what I'm finding is that people have restarted this worship of Colin Kaepernick. They feel like, I've heard people say that, Kaepernick is this legend, that he's somebody that we should be revering and respecting for fighting for our rights, And I have to say, I have problems with this. I have problems with hero worship as a whole. Because what hero worship does is it allows people to kind of, like the Bible verse says, cast all your cares on one person, so that you never really have to rely on yourself to do any type of substantial work. And that's the problem that I'm seeing here with Colin Kaepernick. Let's look at the context before we crown this dude I guess, the king of social justice, okay? He started his campaign by kneeling during the national anthem, which was something that a white Army veteran recommended that he do, okay? White Army veteran recommended it. Said that it was something that would not be considered disrespectful to the flag and would draw attention to whatever his issue was. Okay, we got that. And of course, we know what happened with Trump being the bastard that he is, and he completely and totally got an entire country, most of the country, to conflate what the actual issue was: police brutality, not the flag, and not the military. So we have that going. Kaepernick, everybody talks about how he was blackballed by the NFL. Two key things happened. Okay? First off, Kaepernick walked away from the last year of his contract. Let's not forget this. Kaepernick walked away from his last year on his contract. He opted out. So therefore, he chose to become a free agent earlier than the contract stated. He wasn't that great of a player in the last years of his career. He had that, the year that he went to the Super Bowl. My team, the Ravens, beat him. But he was on the decline in the years after that. So we also have to keep that in mind. But then his girlfriend burned bridges with the aforementioned Baltimore Ravens. If you remember, his girlfriend was the one who called Steve Bisciotti and the rest of the NFL, called them all slave owners and all sorts of other ridiculous rhetoric. So essentially what she did was help burn the bridges even further. Blew them the hell up. I mean, that's basically what she did. So Kaepernick is now blackballed by the NFL. He hasn't played a game in 3 years. He settled out of court Let's remember that. He settled out of court with the NFL for an undisclosed amount. Nobody knows how much he made from the deal with the NFL. He then gets a deal with Nike, and I don't know if we know exactly how much money he made from that. But here's the thing. We talk about, people have mentioned how we should revere this guy. We should revere Kaepernick as this champion for social justice, the man who sacrificed his life, his livelihood for the greater good of social justice. Well, he didn't sacrifice much of anything. He didn't. He made money from this. He went from one career to another. So we have that. But on top of that, in 2016, he revealed that he never registered to vote in his life. That's a big no-no for me. That's a big red flag for me. Many of you who have followed me for years know that my biggest issue over at least the last, what we're coming up on, 6 years, has been the Voting Rights Act and how important voting is for black people. And we just kind of all do, and we just fucking forgot about all that. Okay? So Kaepernick revealed that not only did he never register to vote, but he also went and said that he believed that Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton were the same person, and encouraged people not to vote. So I have a problem with this hero worship that fellow liberals and progressives seem to keep falling into every single time. We do this every single time. We put all of our hopes and all of our dreams into one solitary character, and then we end up wondering why we end up wondering how come nobody likes us or appreciates our views when you put all your eggs in one basket. So now people are mad at Jay-Z for stepping to the plate and doing something positive with the NFL in getting them to focus a little more on certain social justice issues. My thing is this, and now y'all want to cancel him and talk about how self-serving it is, and now you're all anti-capitalist again. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Please, shut up. Because people are like, oh, well, capitalism won't save us. Well, neither will socialism. Okay? Socialism ain't going to save us either. And the fact of the matter is, people like capitalism when it's convenient. You didn't see people go all anti-capitalist when companies like Gillette were, like I tweeted yesterday, companies like Gillette made commercials about toxic masculinity and a black father teaching his trans son how to shave for the first time. I mean, you walked into places like Target and JCPenney. I have, many people, and I have friends in the LGBT community. I mean, it's a big deal, obviously, with Stonewall having, this being the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall riots. I got it. I get it. It was necessary. But capitalism in this sense only people love capitalism when it benefits them. Because they were telling Gillette and all these other companies to shut up and take my money when they were represented. You're seeing them, you're seeing with Pose and all these other shows, they are giving advertising dollars. They're putting eyes to these shows, and when the commercial breaks come up, hey, people are advertising. So now you want to get upset at Jay-Z because he basically is using capitalism and working with NFL owners to maybe do some type of social good? Are you kidding me right now? But then again, y'all did this same stuff when Barack Obama created My Brother's Keeper. I remember that too. When he created My Brother's Keeper, the first thing these black academics and all these other ones said was, oh, well, why didn't he do something for, for women and girls? When that was the first thing that he did when he came into office. It's all about the messenger and all about who it suits. And I need for people to stop playing around like that's not the case. Anyways, I'm done. I got jerk chicken to make. I hope y'all have a great day.